Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you're visiting my channel, my name is Pallabi and I make DIY videos. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post an update. I try to post a video almost every week, and while you're trying my projects, if you get stuck in between, feel free to reach out and I'll definitely get back to you. So for today's video, I'll be transforming a nightgown into a set of shorts and top. I went to my hometown last week and I came across this nightgown which was loose for any of us, and it was just lying there in the cupboard. It had a very beautiful floral print and I knew exactly what I could do with it.
So I'll first start by cutting off the sleeves from above the neck. This need not be done very neatly as we will stitch this up later. Next I will seam rip the sides for the top. I will rip open the seam only till about 15 inches since that would be the length of my top. And once you are done, repeat the same on the other side. I then marked 15 inches from the neck and cut across the marking. I initially started cutting using scissors, but later I realized it is much easier to just tear the material apart as it saves time and also cuts straight. So this is what I am left with. I wanted the gathering of the neck to remain the same, so I did not disturb that. For the sleeves I wanted a halter neck, so I cut it accordingly according to my measurements. I then folded the material in half and cut the other side with the same measurements. Once that was done, I hemmed the raw edges of both the sides. Next I folded the top and stitched the back closed. I cut two long straps for the shoulder from the same material and two small ones for the loop at the back. I will then attach these using a firm zigzag stitch. But first I attached them to the top using pins and tried it on just to be sure the position of the straps and the loops are correct. So the straps and the loops are now done. I then added two darts at the bottom and hemmed the raw edges, and this would complete the top. So here we have finished the top. Since we added loops at the back instead of stitching the straps, we can tie the straps in many different ways. Starting with the shorts, taking the remaining material, I placed one of my well-fitted shorts on the material and traced it out. While tracing, I was actually supposed to mark the line straight up from the crotch area, which I realized much later and had to change my entire design. So I cut out the material and we would need one more pair with the same measurements. So we have one pair for one half and the other for the other half. Next you have to stitch up this area for both the pieces. Once you're done, place both the pieces right sides together and stitch up this part. Once you're done, flip the material from the middle part and it will look more like a pant now. Stitch up the sides now and make sure that they fit properly. So I had initially planned to add an elastic at the waist, but when I tried it on, I realized that I had not kept enough material for the elastic, so I had to go for a different design. I now added 2 darts at the waist and decided to add a tie-up lace here. This would hold up the pants and also does not require a lot of material. I marked the darts at around 3 inches from the center and kept the length as 5 inches. However, it may differ for others and I would suggest to try it on and then mark the position and the length of the darts. Once done, I added 2 buttonholes on these darts using a buttonhole foot, and this is where my lace would come out from. Next, go ahead and hem the raw edges at the waist neatly, and while you stitch, make sure that the darts are facing towards the center. Once you're done, hem the raw edges at the bottom halves as well. So the shorts are almost ready now. I made a lace out of the remaining material and passed it through the buttonholes that we just made. So we are now done, and this is how the final transformation looks.